Making a name for yourself in fashion is tough. Gerald Smoot is a Dallas fashion designer who makes clothing, jewelry, and fragrances. His brand, IZZY, may be the next hot thing.
My clothing line started, I flipped from going from some furniture to clothing because my school background is in interior design. I was an interior design major back in high school and back in college. So once I did that and started doing clothing was no problem. It was just taking, do I make this fabric a couch, or do I make it a jacket, or do I make it a chair, or do I make it a suit? You know, it didn't have any problem with that.
Today, we take a look at what it takes, from designing IZZY's clothing to manufacturing and promoting the clothes. Our first stop, Izzy's studio, where he brainstorms new ideas for his clothing, from sketching to choosing colors and fabrics.
See, being a textile artist, this is one of the biggest things as far as a fashion designer can have total control, is doing their own textiles and having their own textiles in their fabric, and that's having total control. Besides having the cut of the pattern, having total control of the textile, meaning the color, the print, what you draw up into the fabric itself. That is where IZZY is right now.
Now, design-wise, as far as my textiles, I start with my color scheme of how many colors I'm going to put on a pattern, if it's going to be masculine or feminine, or if it's going to be for little kids. And then I take that process and I start drawing my pattern, which is a textile, before it hits the fabric. And then once I do that, I take the pattern and get all my fabric and everything, and we go to Roberta's and we put the process down there as far as getting the samples and everything cut there. And then once I have my sample, then I take it to Elda. Elda is the person that does my manufacturing, mass production wise.
Next, skilled tailors cut the fabric from the sample. The pieces are then assembled. Elda, the seamstress, recreates Izzy's ideas, then traces, cuts, and sews the pieces together.
Tell me what you want to change it.
Let's change the pocket flap, and we'll change the buttons. We do the covered buttons in the same material.
Okay.
And then the pockets, will make them deeper, and then we add the fusing. No, we add the lining to make it stiffer so that it'll have more body to it.
So lining feels good, you know.
Yes.
But you have to get the better lining because you're washable.
Yes.
Always have to wash, okay?
And here is our finished product. Well, thank you.
Branding is an essential part of Izzy's designs. He always puts the signature of IZZY logo on all his denim.
Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to sew out one of these patches for Izzy. These are patches that we've been doing for quite a while. We do big ones, small ones. We do them out of crystals. We do them out of we silk screen. We do all different types of fabric treatments for him. What we're going to do here is one that we've done with applique embroidery. This is our sewing machine here. What we do, we take these patches here and cut them out of circle material. And then we put them on the machine, and it sews the different colors, and it's going to sew the IZZY logo on it. So what we're going to do is take it over here on the machine. We've already got our cut line placed here, and we're going to put this right here, and it's going to automatically sew the design on it.
Jewelry is a part of Izzy's collection, so we stopped by one of Dallas's finest jewelers to show us how he designed the IZZY logo from beginning to end.
Right now what I'm doing here finishing up one of the pair of cufflinks that I'm making them. And if you can just come in a little closer on this, this is how the piece starts out, where I have got the logo imprinted on a piece of metal, and then we'll like etch it out, cut it out, and then go to the finished product almost like this. So let me show you the other pair of cufflinks that we got ready for. And here just getting off the fingerprints and everything from me touching it and giving that finished glow. And we got IZZY.
Izzy was really satisfied with what his jeweler made for him in the new 2009 collection. In addition, the market for perfumes has always been a saturated market full of wide variety of products. Izzy and Dr. Robert are working on Izzy's next perfume.
I'm Robert with Tailored Concepts. I'm the owner here, and I'm sitting here with IZZY. We're developing some new fragrance lines for his products. Now we'll be following to the back here where we develop all our fragrances and put everything together. Here I am presenting Izzy with his new line of fragrance, duplicated from a sample that he brought in, different smells that he prefers. You want to try that out there, see what you think of it?
Oh yes.
Is that it?
That's it.
Is that the new IZZY line?
That's the new IZZY right here.
I'm presenting you with the cologne sample to try out.
Oh, goodness.
It'll drive the ladies crazy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And also a nice little hand lotion to try out as well.
All right. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, sir.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the new IZZY, the Fiend. What's important to me for the people to know is I'm one of the most approachable people that you will probably find, because a lot of designers, they get that big head where, you know, I design clothing, you know, or I design furniture. We design clothing, we design furniture, we design. And as long as we keep our heads straight and keep our morals right, you know, we can do whatever we need to do in this world. So let's go ahead and be right about it. And like I tell everybody before they leave me, always remember one thing: God will bless you. IZZY will dress you.